So I grew up in the city of Chicago. I spent my formative years there. The closest thing I got to waterways was Lake Michigan, which was not pretty during the late 70s and 80s. Fish kills and garbage on the beaches were not uncommon. The Chicago River was so dirty that in the early 20th century the Army Corps of Engineers actually made it flow the other way so it would not spill into Lake Michigan. So my experience with waterways during that period of my life was that they were dirty. That is until I came to the Pacific Northwest in 1979 to visit my aunt who lived near Tacoma. This was a magical summer, and one experience I had in Puget Sound stands out in particular. It helped me shape my future, giving me the passion to become a marine biologist. I went to Fox Island, a small island in Puget Sound, just on the other side of the Sound Narrows Bridge from Tacoma. There we spent the hot summer days playing in the small inlet on the island. The tide was out, the water was warm, clams were squirting chutes of water high into the air every time your foot landed on the sand. The thing that sticks out most in my mind, however, is the bottom of the bay was covered in sand dollars. You could reach down and pick up handfuls of live sand dollars, and dozens of spider crabs were crawling up our legs. I went back to that bay recently, and the sand dollars are gone. I can't seem to find an inlet in the Sound that has the bottom covered in sand dollars. Things have changed over the years. The water quality has diminished, and I have grown older, working to find a significant purpose for the fisheries and environmental science degrees I acquired. So, with the help of friends, we developed a way to connect people to critical aquatic ecosystems using 360-degree imagery and data. And now we are going to apply our technology to Puget Sound and scan the Nearshore with the goal of helping folks with restoration and conservation efforts. We are going to start by mapping the East Shore from Seattle to Olympia, 120 miles encompassing the most populated areas of the region. As I make my way south past the shores of Fox Island, I will feel good knowing that maybe our efforts to provide an updated map of the Sound will maybe play a part in one day bringing the sand dollars back. Here is an example of the type of map we will be creating, making them available for everyone online. Easily navigate imagery and data. See the areas you care about and zoom in on the details that are not available from aerial image maps. Help us see Puget Sound to save Puget Sound.